Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share a reading. So I do Divine Love Healing, and also I do readings and also channeled letters for people who are on this twin flame or soul to soul or true love journey. And just overnight, I was getting a lot of questions that people ask for, either in channel letters or for readings, is about when will I come together with my twin, and timing. And so the answer is always there is no such thing as time in spirit. And so timing is a really, really difficult thing because, you know, it's only in this dense vibration on this earthly plane that we have a thing called time. For example, over the years, I have had a number of different tarot readings, sort of over the last, I don't know, maybe 20 odd years. And I would say even 15 years ago, I had a tarot reading where the reader said that I would meet somebody and I should look out, it should be at the top of my, where I worked, at the top of the stairs. Now, actually, that did happen. I did meet my twin at the top of my work stairs to give him my my house keys. Very symbolic that I gave him a set of keys. I now realise, because it's the sacred keys for each other. But of course, at the time, that tarot reader was saying that it would be in the next couple of years. So that's the thing. That's why I never, ever, ever give out any timing, because, of course, that was well over 10 years ago. At the time, I'd never met my twin, but, of course, he was seeing something that was part of my future, which did happen. But the time frame is very, very, very challenging. So, but it just so happened that a few people contacted me last night and asked me the same thing about timing. So I was just guided to do this using the Rider-Waite tarot deck. It's basically a clock. So I was kind of guided to do the twin flame journey. So going round a clock face, and basically with what happens in the middle. And so I was really surprised, because actually when I looked at the cards and saw the story it told, this is exactly what happens on the twin flame journey. So I thought I'd share it because it is really interesting how, you know, basically what we're guided to do. And then I can see why, because the outcome is, you know, whatever timeline this fits into, this tells a story in itself. So I'm going to start and go round the clock face. So there's basically 12 outer, basically the story around the outer, and then it's basically the outcome in the middle. So the first thing is that at the first point, it's the five of wands. And this is, you know, basically about having some inner struggle. So when you meet your twin, you're not even aware, really, because they basically, you know, they shake and wake you. So it is about, there's inner conflict within you, that meeting the twin, because then we have the lovers straight in afterwards. The lovers is there, you know, this is you and your twin, you are sacred lovers together. And so that inner conflict that perhaps you weren't even aware, that, you know, meeting your twin brings that up to the surface, because then we go to the Knight of Swords, which is about wanting to charge into your truth. And so charging into your truth, finding what is causing the inner conflict for you, which is being brought about by meeting your sacred lover, and wanting to cut through the bullshit in your life, right? Wanting to cut through to make way for the charge of the soul towards the soul destiny, towards the lovers. If you look at that, even the horse is charging back towards the lovers. And then we go on to the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is about, you know, being secure, feeling like you've worked hard and you've kind of earned your way to feeling self-supported, and self-confident, really, self-confident and happy where you are, and happy being on your own and following your own path. And so from going through, you know, basically the journey of meeting your sacred soulmate, which brings up conflict in your life because you want to follow your truth, getting through that stage to getting to a point where you have this place of inner peace and sort of self-awareness. And then coming to the Empress, which is basically owning your kingdom, you know, having the spiritual insight for your life, right? And then it's about celebrating in love. Because we go, this is like at, it's 5 o'clock on the clock. So then we go through this process of getting your self-confidence, getting your, basically your intuitive, owning your own kingdom with the Empress. Then coming to celebrate in love, getting through those stages, you know, those stages of growth, personal growth, to the point that you want to celebrate in love. Halfway through this journey, then you become the king of your emotions, right? You become the king of cups, the king of being able to stabilize your emotions. Because then we go, because you know that you're making the rainbow, we then get to the 10 of cups. Because we know that basically that's the cycle has taken us through to the Empress, to celebrating in love, to owning our own emotional welfare with the King of Cups, to knowing that that will bring us into our reunion with the 10 of Cups. So with the 10 of Cups, we then move to the Queen of Cups, which is basically not just here. So here we've got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So from going through this conflict and journey and coming into, you know, you follow our truths, become the Empress, own our love relationship with ourselves, move into the 10 of Cups, move into the Queen of Cups, like basically sitting on the throne of love, literally. And then it's like intuition with the moon, to go more and more and more into your intuition, because of course there is this cycle of then saying, well, okay, you know, I'm feeling good, like, you know, this is the exact opposite timeline as the 9 of Pentacles. So this is saying, okay, well, I'm feeling good, so now what do I have to do? I need to really dig deep to follow my intuition even more. Because otherwise, you know, and this is what's happening now, which is why I'm going to show this. Because getting to this stage, you know, you feel like you've gone through all of the stages of the journey, and you get to like basically 3/4 of the way round the clock. You're owning all of your love, basically, and then you get to sleepless nights, feeling a bit like you're imprisoned by this journey, because then it's like, well, I've done all my work, haven't I? I've done all my work. I'm feeling good. I'm queen. I'm owning my love journey. Why do I feel a little bit imprisoned by this journey? Right? Because this is happening. If I look at the clock, this is at 10 o'clock, right? So we've only got 11 o'clock and then we're back to the 5 of Wands. So this is, I can see why I was guided to do this cycle, because if this is how you're feeling at the moment, like a little bit imprisoned, a little bit feeling like I have locked myself into this. This is an emotional prison that you can step out of, because what it's squashed between is it's between the moon, which, you know, no surprising, it was last night, Gemini new moon. So it's about uncovering, going deep within, you know, always on this journey about going deep within. Because look what comes after it. It's the 3 of Wands. This to me is the adventurer, you know, the spiritual adventurer going off on a journey to more and more knowledge, right? To more and more truth seeking. This is the truth seeker card for me. Right, so this is about saying, I'm going to go off into I've got my 3 wands. I now want to go and collect my other 7 wands. you know, 7 is the number of the soul. And so that's why. So that's why it's saying, you know, and then we come. So basically it comes all the way around to this journey to say that you're being pushed even further into this kind of adventurer, wanderlust of the soul, to go and search even deeper into who you are. Because then the outcome in the middle, what is all this for? Well, look at this, because this couldn't be truer. It is to make you work hard. The Pentacles. It's to make you work really, really hard. Hard work on yourself. Hard work to create a better life for yourself. To see through the illusion of life. To break down barriers, you know. To hammer through what we have built around us, you know. To really see the truth in everything. And during that journey, then you will feel at times the 5 of Cups. This is feeling, you know, basically that you have been left out in the cold. But the reason for that is because it's to make you focus, change your focus to look at the 2 of Cups that are behind you, right? It's to make us focus more and more on the intuitive parts of this journey, because the 2 of Cups are always, always, always there. So, and then it's to push you even more, because here it's the 8 of Cups, right? Which is, again, walking away to go on again, that sort of, this is, again, an emotional journey to find the 2 of Cups, which are right here, which is so brilliant, because it's like, look, there's no doubt about it. This journey, this contract, this love contract that you chose for this lifetime is hard work. It will make you feel like you've been left out in the cold. It will make you keep searching for the 2 cups that you've missed. It will make you keep searching and longing for those 2 of Cups. But the reason why you chose this journey is because you will find the 2 of Cups. Because ultimately, look at this, the Page of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is past life love, is basically love, you know, the rekindling of a romance from a past life. The Page of Wands, the spiritual, you know, this new spiritual, young, youthful energy coming, childlike energy, and this is childlike love. So it goes full circle, because what it's saying is that these heavy moments and hard work and feeling left out in the cold and going on your own emotional journey is so that it brings you back together. When you come back together, you'll be youthful. You will feel this like childlike love again. And the reason why it will be so amazing is because you've gone through this whole cycle all the way around. Yeah, and you might go through this cycle a number of times, because every time you go through this cycle, you uncover more and more and more and more, right? But ultimately, the ultimate aim out of all of it, which is why it's so lovely, is this youthful love. This love that makes you feel like a child, that makes you see the world with different eyes. So the outcome of the whole thing is the 6 of Cups with the Page of Wands, bringing messages of childlike love. All right, well, I hope that helps. And just, you know, that's just to say, you know, that was when I asked around timing and I said, what do you want me to say? This is what they wanted to show. That basically, no matter what time it is, you're doing this journey and you're going through these cycles to ultimately have your rekindled relationship, rekindled love, past life love, and to be this youthful Page of Wands and Page of spiritual truth and a love warrior. So, anyway, I just thought that was really lovely, so I thought I would share it because I thought it makes perfect sense. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.